I desperately need what you have for me. But it's a little rude, my man, that you're throwing out embers. Flames! Oh, you're burning, you're toasting my body. How could you? Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Last episode, we exercised our last few moments of childlike innocence and did so by garnering ourselves a relatively disturbing mask and checking out a few spots to plant beans. I mean, what else are you going to do as a child? This episode, we are transitioning from Child Link to Adult Link. How are we going to do that? By worshiping at the Temple of Time, of course, aptly named, in fact. And it's some place that I'm a little bit surprised we have not yet checked out. Of course, being the fact that I have played this game before, there's no real reason for us to come over here at all, until now, where we are presently going to present the 3 spiritual stones to this altar. And then I think we play the Song of Time? I guess we'll figure it out. There are 3 hollows and an inscription here. Ye who owns 3 spiritual stones. Hey, that rhymes. I like that. Stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. That is how the inscription reads. Well, okay, write A down. I had thought that we placed the stones there first, but it would seem that we keep the stones on our person until we play the song, and then the block there is going to grab the stones right from our back pocket, huh? There they are. Yep, the stones have come forth. They're huge, actually. They're as big as Link's torso. The man's got an impressive storage situation, rivaled only by his storage situation in the most recent mainline Zelda games, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Storage situation in there is almost disturbing. Have you seen how many pounds of meat the boy can hold at one time? Should be illegal. The doors open forth, beckoning us inside the innermost chamber of the temple. But before we proceed inwards, why don't we just gaze upon this real quick? Navi's having herself a time with that emerald. She's a classy girl. She does have standards. In here is where we will find... Oh, it almost wasn't there. The Master Sword. LP, isn't that? Oh, God. It's true. It's a window. Oh, and a sword, too, I suppose. Yeah, the light from the window going down on the sword. It's that legendary blade. The Master Sword! Whoa, God! Yes, it is. And it is mine. Master Sword and I have a long-standing history, of course, not this Link specifically, but Links in general have found that sword inside their sweaty palms on a number of occasions ever since the 80s. All right, I mean, since far longer than that. I don't think Skyward Sword happened in the 80s, but you know what I'm saying, developmentally speaking.
Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. I knew I smelled keys on you. I know the smell of keys. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. It's nice here. It's very plain, however, could use a shade of paint. But either way, I owe it all to you, kid.
We're laughing together. Ganondorf has a multi-voiced laugh. It's disturbing. LP. Wake up, LP, the chosen one. Who's that? Link is always sleeping, it's true. A pleasant shade of blue. Look at that hue. And an orange to the right. We're conveniently ignoring him. We're looking all around except for at the man himself. Where is he? He's somewhere. He said my name. Let's look to the right. Let's look every direction except for the direction the voice came from. Oh, God, there he is. He's got a mustache. Is that a mustache? Or is it sideburns? It's like both combined. It's beautiful.
I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. No relation to King Rauru, the old man from, Tears of the Kingdom. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. This is the Chamber of Sages inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm, is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. LP, do not be alarmed. Look at yourself. Pull yourself together, man. You've got bedhead.
Huh? What? Oh my god. Oh, I've aged a lot. How long have you let me stay here, man? What the heck? What about my friends? My family? My 401k? Look, LP, you're big now. You've grown up.
The Master's Sword is a sacred blade which evil ones may never touch. Unless you stab them with it, then they're, kind of touching it. But only one worthy of the title of Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit of time was sealed here for 7 years of time. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny of time? Yes, but remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace of time, Ganondorf of time, the Gerudo King of time of thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm of time. He obtained the Triforce of time, from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence, even in this sacred realm. Namely, this Chamber of Sages. Anything else is just garbage. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time. The Hero of Time, chosen by the Master Sword of Time. Keep my spirit with you and find the power of the other sages and add their might to your own. I'm gonna raise my hands up in the air. Been doing lots of shoulder press lately. Don't I look jacked? Got the first medallion, the banana-flavored disc. It's delicious. Do not bite it. You will break your teeth. Link, you haven't brushed your teeth in 7 years. You've been sleeping. Rauru the Sage adds his power to yours. Beautiful. Now we just need to acquire the other ones. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. Sounds like a plan, Stan. And we'd best do it in the order that we did things as a child. AKA, return to the forest. We go forest, fire, water, and then we'll deal with things after that in whatever order we see fit. Usually I do shadow, then spirit, but I know some people do it flip-flopped. LP, we're back in the Temple of Time, but if 7 years really passed, it looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. Yeah, why is that, huh? I don't understand. Like, there's several things in our inventory. We'll see here in a second. But, we got to get eyeballed down by this individual. Specifically, one eyeballed. That can't be good for your visibility. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. Sheik the Sheikah. My parents were not very imaginative. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time. You're even wearing the same freaking clothes, with the same ear piercing. Who pierced that ear? Weren't you sleeping? Just kidding, it was me. I pierced it while you napped. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl, I'm sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, LP? I don't know what the Kakariko. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I understand. Jiminy friggin' Christmas. How much more prescriptive can you get? Anyways, yeah, you can't use things. Certain things. Look at this. Can't use sticks. Adults cannot comprehend the utilization of foliage. It's impossible. Never been done before. Slingshot? No. You kidding me? That's a child's toy. Boomerang? That one actually just rotted away. Yeah, it got moldy. Some termites got to it. And the magic beans, we ate those in our sleep. Interestingly enough, I have no explanation for the absence of usability for the Mask of Truth. You would think that that would be a one-size-fits-all, especially since we sold masks to adults more often than anything else. You know what I'm saying? You'd think that we as well would be able to wear the mask, but no! Link's precious face, his horrid complexion cannot stand any and all foreign objects to touch it. Only earrings, I should say. And you might notice, in case you haven't played this before, I know there are a few of you here, it looks a little bit different here, does it not? It looks a little bit gloomier, and it's about to get worse. Just bear that in mind. Oh, that's right. We got Satan himself and all of his concubines laying out here, doing God knows what. That guy's pulsating. It's horrid. Do you hear them moaning? Let me just give you a second. Link joined in on the moaning there too briefly. Now, this is not the first time in the Let's Play that we have seen these guys, but this was my first introduction to them as a child. Oh, no, that one's too close. I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, see? Oh, he screams. Yeah, no, read that. Not for me. Not my favorite, never will be, never have liked them, can't do it. But I can go in here, and we can see that the guard is no longer here either. Instead, there is this one-eyed friend. So, what's up, Cyclops?
Ah, you are quite an energetic young man. You're brave and handsome, too. Your name is LP, isn't it? Don't be surprised, I can read people's minds. If I looked as good as you, boy, I could run a different kind of business. I'd get me an OnlyFans. My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Because of the great Ganondorf, it is a fine time for a business like this. Oh, I can only hope the world gets even worse. The ghosts, called Poes, are spirits of concentrated hatred that appear in the fields and graveyard. They hate the world. Young man, if you catch a Poe, I will pay a lot of money for it.
Yes, and you've been doing some drinking, no doubt. You ate your socks. You're insane, and I love it. Now I'm just gonna break your pottery because I can't stand to see the side of it. Also, we do have an enlarged wallet, so we'd probably be best served filling it, maybe not to its maximum capacity of 200, but at least a little deeper, or a little more so than its present state of 50. Look at that, we had a 20 just hiding over here. I do love it. Now, we might be wondering, where the heck are all the other people, right? I'm almost not certain, but intrigued to know whether or not that dude inside there was the guard who used to be in there. Maybe, may not. Someone might know, but it would. There's some interest there on my own part, and I know that Sheik pointed us in the direction of Kakariko. But before that's where we go, I wanted to return to Lon Lon Ranch so we can see how some of our other friends have grown up. Because unlike Castletown, this place is still perfectly inhabited. Everyone's either gone or dead in the town, but everyone here is just fine. 30 meters south is all you need to do in order to be safe from Ganondorf. Apparently. What's up with you, buddy? You're looking festive.
Oh, there are some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch. But don't be ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. I, the hardworking Ingo, poured so much energy and milk into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. I will raise a fine horse and eat it or win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my horses? Pay me 10 rupees and you can ride.
Sure.
Do you want to hear how?
No.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. My man, we got a minute to ride the horse. So I'm gonna just go over here and I'm gonna call my horse. I'm gonna call Epona. We learned this song as a child for a reason. And here it is. right now. So come to me, baby. Where are you at? Where do you be? Where are you? There you are, beautiful. You've even got a Triforce on your saddle. That's kind of funny. Now we ride it, and I think we got to go talk to this guy. Hello. Can I talk to you? Yeah.
When you want to dismount, stop and press A. Hey! Young man, do I know you? I just felt as though I've seen you somewhere before. If you use Z targeting, you can talk to me from horseback, like you're doing right now. Are you ready to go home so soon?
No, I want to ride.
When your time is up, I'll kick you out of here.
Wait, but I want to do something. I thought we could... How do I steal this horse? I want the horse. The horse is mine. Can I jump over this fence? I don't think I can. No. Okay, well, maybe we're not meant to have the horse just yet. I had hoped that we could... Hey, we're making money. Look at that. We almost made our money back. What if we jump over the other one? Will that give us another $5? No, no such luck. Perhaps it was because we were not properly centered, and we accidentally were centered on the first one. That's about as close to center as I can get. Oh, yes, we made our money back. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to talk to him one more time and see what he says. No, okay. So I want to ride, buddy. It's fine.
Hey, time's up, young man. You're only paid 10 rupees. You played around long enough.
Sure, whatever. Now what? Can we race?
Pay me 10 rupees.
Oh, God. I didn't mean to do it again. Now I'm done. I'm done. Let me leave. I'm done. Let me leave. All right, I'm pressing buttons too quickly. This is my own fault. Yes, I'm done. Okay. Well, that's great. It would seem that we are too early. I had thought/hoped that this could be one of the first things we were capable of doing because I desperately need some sort of expedited travel situation. Is there anyone else hanging out here? Talon's still here, right? Or not Talon, Malin? Both of them, perhaps? She underneath there, she is. Oh, what was that? She just threw like 6 paragraphs at me. Oh, a visitor. It's been a long time since we've had a visitor here. Where did you come from? Since Ganondorf came, people in the castle town have gone. They've also died. Places have been ruined and monsters are wandering everywhere. Mr. Ringo is just using the ranch to gain Ganondorf's favor. Everyone seems to be turning evil. But Dad, well, he was kicked out of the ranch by Mr. Ringo. If I disobey Mr. Ringo, he'll treat the horses so badly. So, there's nothing I can do. That's really sad. We should kill him. You want to do that? I have this sword. I also have bombs and like 24 nuts. Is he allergic? Maybe. Anyways, it would seem that we are incapable of actually helping here as it stands now. So I'm just gonna cut my losses and take off. We're gonna head on over to Kakariko. More importantly than Kakariko, the town proper, I do believe we need to go to the graveyard because there is a certain item that we need in order to traverse the next dungeon. Actually, it's necessary to even get to the dungeon at all. But first, yard work. Bombs and magic and money. Oh my! Very good. Only $1 though. But hey, it maxed out our bomb capacity and our magic. What's up, Navi? What do you want?
Should we believe what Sheik said and go to Kakariko Village?
I'm gonna say, yeah, we should. We are. We will. We may. Because Jiminy Christmas, based on whatever it is that he said, sounds right to me. You know, let's get there before sunset, before sunset, before sunset, before sunset. Come on. Oh, God, it's golden hour. Take a selfie. We made it. We made it. Oh, yes, we made it. Very nice. It's nice and sunny. It's no longer sunny. It's kind of cloudy. That's fine. Oh, yeah, look at these guys. They're alive. I throw plants at you in celebration of your continuing life.
Oh, I tell you, I saw him. I saw the ghostly figure of Dumpy the gravekeeper sinking into his grave. It looked like he was holding some kind of treasure.
What about you, Twin 2?
Oh, oh, look at this guy. Ever since he escaped from Hyrule Castle Town, he's become even more timid.
You guys are sick. I'm going this way. And instead of going directly to the graveyard as I had foretold, I'm instead going to go to the windmill here because there is something that I can do now that I'm old. Something I actually tried to do as a child, and that's get the Song of the Friggin' Storms. One of the best songs, one of the most iconic songs in all of Zelda, nay, Nintendo, nay, gaming. Look at this man. He's so excited to see me cranking that box. What's up, buddy?
I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. It's all that Ocarina Kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up.
Ocarina like this?
What? You've got an ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song and messed up this windmill.
So there's some weird timeline debauchery here because we didn't actually learn this song and play it. Like, we're learning it now. It's weird, like with the chicken and egg situation. When did we learn this? When did we actually do it to teach it to this? I don't know. But in terms of the gameplay, that's him telling us that we need to go back in time and then play that for him. You've learned the Song of Storms. Now, miraculously, it is raining inside. Let's go this way. Let's go. We're getting our cardio in. All right, I'm like a friggin' hamster. Let's go this way then. Whatever. Either which way. To the door. That's the point. Now, once more, we can continue on to the graveyard, which I think we do have enough time to work through, which is great because, goodness gracious, the item we're about to get is one of, again, talking about iconic things, right, with the Song of Storms, one of the most iconic items in all of Zelda history. Now, I think that the gravestones with the grass in front of them mean they have something, like a hole. I'm pretty sure this is the hole we want. I don't completely remember. Yeah, this is it for sure. Question mark, sure, whatever. Look, it's Dompe the Gravedigger.
Young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look it, but I'm confident in my speed. I bought it from a really reliable guy. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Ah!
Sure, I do dare follow you, mostly because I desperately need what you have for me. But it's a little rude, my man, that you're throwing out embers. Flames! Oh, you're burning, you're toasting my body. How could you? Why would you toast me in such a rude fashion? Twice. Twice toasted. Thrice toasted! Jiminy Christmas, that's worse than a marshmallow. All right. Oh God, we barely beat that timer. Where'd he go, right? Yep, he good. He good, we did. We good. And now this, we gotta follow his shadow because I feel like if we stray from it, walls of fire come up or something like that. Something that deters us from skipping. Right, ooh. Golly gee giblets. You know, oh, you hear moans? I hear moans. For being a dude, remarkably, you know, how do I put this kindly? Not in perfect shape. You walk quite fast, my dear boy. Now, we didn't beat him. I don't think it was a race, but did we get here in time enough to be good? I don't know. 1 minute and 7 seconds? He's not saying anything.
The time of this race was 1 minute and 7. Yeah, young man, you were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the hook shot. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it'll help you. I live here now. So come back again. I'll give you something cool. Oh, one more thing. Be careful on your way back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go back because you shut the door. Right? You blind, son? I know you're dead, but give him my mama. Anyways, big chest means big fun. Hook shot, that's number 1 of 2, I believe. We're gonna get a second one of those later. Spring-loaded chain that can cast out to hook things. You can use it to drag distant items towards you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something else. While holding C, you can aim with the stick. Shoot it by releasing C. Beautiful. Let's put those nuts back where they belong in our pants and grab the hook shot so that we can do a little dance and get ourselves out of... no, not out of here. These blocks, we do not have the strong arms. Wait, Song of Time, yes? It's either Song of Time or Zelda's Lullaby. Some song helps get rid of these blocks. Sure is a song of time. So what does that mean? Does that mean these blocks are getting sent back in time or forward in time? Someone somewhere else in a different timeline is just minding their business and like, blocks! Maybe. All right, just like me when I was playing Legos. Anyways, we're here. Oh, we're here, which means, can we just hookshot this, or do I have to do some nifty, jifty platforming? It's a little to the right there, just a little, oh, that's too much. That's too much right. Look at that, that's crazy. I'm just barely touching the stick. We need to okay, that went through it. Yeah, the hook shot is not gonna work. So, in lieu of making a huge mistake, I mean, I still yet may make a mistake, but creating a safe state there so that I can possibly fail this and not have to walk all the way through that arduous process once more. Lo and behold, it was unnecessary, and what's more, that is 4 pieces of heart, giving ourselves our 8th container. Delicious. I do love even numbers. Onward and downward. I think we're done here now. There is still stuff for us to do in Kakariko Village, namely down here. Okay, sure. Great, Link. Yeah, break your leg. Yeah, we can't do anything about that just yet. But there is stuff for us to do in the well at a later date, once, of course, we have access to it. I couldn't help but notice, you probably did too, that there was a ginormous freaking stone or piece of steel or some otherwise obstruction down there, and we can't do anything about that just yet. What we can do something about is whatever's happening at the forest, right? We heard Sheik mention that there was some sort of trouble at the forest, obviously a sage, and our friend, a certain woman apparently, couldn't hear the call of the sages due to the trouble that's occurring over in the forest. And golly gee williker, all right, I won't stand for trouble in my forest. I lived there, I was raised there, I took like 6 or 7 poops there. Can't have it, Ganon Dingle. But of course, we're going to do with the forest next time. So thank you so very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed yourself. If you did, well, please consider coming back tomorrow, and we'll save the forest together.